ajumana na masi ana kora abampa fiane tarado ana klero na klero majumo inji easy mo fia klero fitarafoa so fate klero fra esefua ichaman no indeed until Fabia another MC officer no di Nchunbrungman wakafi an assembly no other than my view fair for virtual mukitebiara share afogesan no from the initial stages honorable Jato Momiji DC Mali for unfortunately we had a honorable Ojuma Kurafa makamene medepo honorable Aranyaba makame amakafi offer abiji that same position. So within that period, fair assembly, Kavie, and now Ajani assembly, and in the position, Biamo, Buprase, Done, and Itara Bossem, Barbar Madum, Kaya be Bro, Bivo, Amakafe, Mane, the Pujia, Bibinia. So, a monk qualifier last 4 years, Amo, as open. And it's a young guy named Principal. My Abba in 2008. I'm a Ghana Standard Board then, beyond Ghana Standard Authority. And then I had calls to move to Ghana Telecom. My appointment, but in the process of moving, I resigned Ghana Standard Board. Then after tendering the resignation, it turns out government then President Kufuor's time, but for Ghana Telecom as a Vodafone. So at the end of the day, I said, I was never having any mind or thinking of working at home. I got up and then by virtue of my training, I was trained as an engineer. I did HND, electrical engineering. I also went back to do BSc computer engineering. The mind here, I will certainly be in the diaspora, like my senior colleagues are a lot are in the diaspora. But I'll bring you home. And so he brought me with National Health Insurance as the PRO. So, Opajmo, easy. It's very difficult because on the level of literacy within the community. But with selflessness, sacrifice, yes, I miss a lot of difficulty, challenges, especially if you want mainstream politics. It isn't easy. But don't pretend you former boss. There was a time in 2016. But for the relationship and then the respect I have for him, was my uncle. We were going to misbehave towards him, but he said, no, politics should not drive us beyond certain threshold. There are lines you can't cross, no matter the situation. So if you have your quick cross, so then you have cause to question. In view of that, no, I could go to him at home, he could call me, I could also call him at all levels. The mutual respect has been there, whilst we all pursue our political ambitions within other parties. So that's what we believe. But if you are locally, they don't see it that way. They think if you are managing political opponents, you are enemies. But political leadership that drive development in our country in the contemporary days, much of the power is in the hands of political leaders, not within our traditional rulers. So when you find yourself in this neighborhood, it makes politics very dirty and very difficult. But we believe, just as consider Christian and the Bible tells us God is honest, God is truthful, and God is justice. So for me, my conviction is that what does God know? If I am convinced that this all God knows, then I'm the type that I can stay and allow society to move on. Knowing very well that truth stands. So at the end of the day, society will go around and come back to the same point. So this is how some of us we are driven. But the politics of Bolon. Funia Crown James in you. Funia no James Pin, you have a family. Manana be a hey. For NDC win. I don't side the politics. Manager say, currently I'm sitting in office and the people fighting me strongly are my own Nchunbrungman. And they extent they are going. But as long as we believe here, it shouldn't be. I mean, thank you, my some of the complaint, but sir, Daniel, we sat here. I mentioned some of them to them. He said, yes, we started from somewhere. We are very young, but I follow actively politics for 22 years, on the year 2000 till date. So we've gone through the mill. And then we are not remember the thing is attack. They are not ready to learn. And if you don't go through the mill, when you are given the responsibility, you can't. No matter what. But this is a challenge we are having. And so as Nchunbrungman, and there are a lot of education to do in our individual homes, within the clan level, and as a people. For me, I've said it time and again, that wherever I go, Nchunbrungman to further Dambai, football Brave, football Chiniro, football Kachinki, football Jambayo, whatever Nchunbrungman, that is all I need. And I have to treat you with respect. I have to treat you just as I treat every chief in the Dambai, and the same way every the same respect I will treat the person, and the same respect I will treat any other chief who is not my Nchunbrungman, because in as much as I expect others to respect my chiefs and kinsmen, same way I must also do to others. So with this principle, I believe we'll be able to go. So on this occasion, Dambai, we are doing a lot behind. And if the support is also coming, but the workload is heavy back home. But if the opportunity will come, then it will help. The presiding of our assembly, the coordinating director is not indigent, the finance officer is not, the planning officer is not, the budget officer, and all these offices I'm mentioning, no Nchunbrungman has occupied this position. And so it's about time we should be able to get our people around wherever they are, so that we can also call them in to be able to help. If we don't do that, then Mabuana Assembly Suma, because the coordinating director is a very powerful person within the setup, the finance officer, the budget, and all those people. But if always I know Manana Sasaba, I know other municipal assemblies elsewhere, they are the natives also serving in those high positions other than the chief executives, and it has gone a long way to help. So it's like that I made this appeal. And a young one as well, Banba University, they should be able to also come home. It's difficult. Coming home is difficult, but if you are able to take up the challenge, in the long run, you will help your people. So that, and each one and then we are able to bring our influence to bear on our people. If not, I can tell an authority, they are one people, but each time you come from the diaspora, they have the mentality as if you are not even part of them. I'm saying this because I know how Honourable Francis was treated when he was in office. But this is our community and this is our people. We have to do that. And a lot of us say, bro, then it is not seen like one person. For our chiefs, most of the distance, so they are not able to maybe stand firm on the political leaders. That is my observation. And so when you come, each of them would like to push you to a kind of length or give them much attention than others. But for me, I believe that we can only move as a team, or we are not moving at all. I don't believe in moving with others and leaving others behind. So this is what I have this morning. He says, I'm very grateful for this visit and this call. And once you are home, we put our ideas together. Whatever your observations are, whether you are here or you move out, we are always available, offices available. If you need me, even if it's in Accra or anywhere, I will be able to manage and then come, so that whatever that is there that we can all do, push down to help our people, we will do. Unless we ourselves, we take up the challenge to do it. You can't complain. This is all I have. Thanks very much for the coming.